We talked a lot on this channel about architectural renders, but how do we put them in a layout? How do we create presentation boards to best convey our ideas to get the highest mark possible? In this video, we are going to learn how to use InDesign to set up our architectural presentation boards, all the neat features that InDesign has that Photoshop doesn't, and show you my presentation for an aircraft hangar. So let's get started. This topic has a lot of components, from composition, content, colors, consistency, fonts, story. So in this video we are just going to talk about how to actually set it up in InDesign, and then later this week and the following weeks we'll get into more detail if you'd want to. So when we first open InDesign, it's going to give us the option to create a document, a book, or a library. In this case we want to create a document. We have to define our file size and orientation. We could also define our margins and columns and etc. I'm going to use 3 A0 size, and I'm going to add 3 columns so that I know my A0s with 20mm gutter and margins. We're going to have 2 rulers. One is going to be horizontal and the other one is going to be vertical. So in both, I'm going to click on the top of them and select centimeters. So before you start dragging in files to create your presentation boards, I recommend that you make a sketch on how you want your presentation boards and a list of things you want in it. So for example, a site plan, a floor plan, renders, sections, etc. Once you have that done, I'm going to drag a guide down for my title, and then on the top I can type 8 cm and it will place it at 8 cm, making it very easy and precise. Add in another one in the center of the page, and then I'm going to create shapes to represent my diagrams or my drawings, which is a technique I always do even in my portfolio videos. That will be linked in the cards if you want to check that out after this video. I'm using another shape that is 2 cm to separate between my images, which helps to keep things consistent. Images, you might notice that the images are low quality, but don't freak out because InDesign actually lowers the resolution of each image so that the workflow and the speed of the program is fast. But you can click on any image, and over here on display performance you can put it to high quality display if you wanted to see that specific image. images, you will have something looking like this. and then you can preview how it looks without the guides and rulers by clicking here and pressing preview. The great thing about InDesign is if you click on any file and press edit original, it's going to open the Photoshop file that I'm working on. And so let's say for example here I'm opening this section and I decided to maybe turn this off, and all I have to do is just press save here. When I go back to my presentation board, you're going to see that it has been updated. You can then go to view and change it to high quality display so you can see how it looks as the full. And you're probably asking, so what? It wasn't until I started working with InDesign that I finally realized the value of this program. You wouldn't need to create a new layout for each stage of your design or development. You could just update the one that you already have. And consistency with text sizes is crucial for a good presentation. It would be time consuming making text style changes across the board if text was added in Photoshop. But what you can do in InDesign is find all of the text with similar font and then change it only with one click. And that is all for today's video. What do you guys think of InDesign? Do you know it? Do you use it? Stay tuned for future videos of more in depth about architectural presentation boards. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and learned something interesting today. In my next video, I will talk about what to include in your presentation boards and how to lay them out, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss on that. Don't forget to give this video a like and share because it helps support the channel so I can create more videos like this one. I'm Rasha Shururu and I'll see you next time.